Guys, a person of Davido is shutting down streaming platforms based on the recent statistics we are really getting. That is something I need to share with you guys. We got this coming in from Debit Hub, and then they said that Davido's 5 is now the second most streamed 2025 Nigerian album on Spotify with 91.9 million streams already. That is actually massive. That is interesting, and a lot of people are now responding to that. Less than 24 hours of being released, and that is really a magic one. So I said something like, when Davido was really talking about his 5 album and then trying to promote moving from podcasts and different platforms, a lot of people thought that he was doing more than enough. You know that the music business is really and highly competitive. You have to be either holding events, just like a Burna Boy shutting down arenas and all those things alongside your team, or you have to be doing some kind of podcast interviews, moving from shows and all those kind of things, just like Davido. I think a person of Wizkid is not really getting his PRO right. That is something I feel based on my own opinion. But when you check the likes of Burna Boy, is getting it right, because this guy does not really cease to have events and concerts. That is another way of reaching out to your fans out there. And Davido is always on the news, podcast interviews and the rest. That is another way, and stream platforms reaching out to your audience. And this has actually helped Davido to actually get on. And then they said Davido's 5 earned 15.03 million first day streams on Spotify Global. It is the second highest first day stream ever for an African album, only behind Whiskey's Morayo. Yes, Whiskey Morayo actually got 16.27 million streams. That is actually massive. I thought that Wizkid was going to keep that tempo, because Wizkid had the tempo. The thing just blew up. That guy is supposed to push beyond that, with a lot of, PR strategy and the rest. I think the team of Wizkid, they are not doing well enough, or either he's not investing himself, trying, because Wizkid got all the potentials to really move Morayo's album and push it just like a Made in Lagos album. But what happened? That is a question a lot of people are really asking. But we got Davido doing something, and this is a big win for these guys. That is something I feel about that trending on social media. Do you feel that the album Davido dropped is just an ordinary album? Do you feel that it's going to make impact? He was able to sit all 17 tracks of that album on Apple Chart Nigeria. That is actually a massive blessing for Davido. I'm learning discipline from my father. Every time I buy a new car, he calls me for hours, telling me I don't really need any of this. But I'm in a showbiz. Still, I'm buying one after the album 5 drops. Is it a way for Davido to promote his album? That is something a lot of people are really asking right now, trying to understand about the whole shit that is going on in the music industry. So let's listen to Davido say this at a recent conversation he had.
Which one are you buying next?
Yo, I was actually about to go crazy, but just like, bruh, my dad is teaching me discipline. Every time I buy a car, like, I hear it from him for like 1 hour. You don't need all these things. I'm like, Dad, man, I'm in showbiz. Like, this is what we're in it for, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm about to buy another car. I'm still trying to decide. I want to wait till after the album, because I'm not even around. I'm not home. I'm not sitting at home. So I'm just like, why would I just buy something to sit there? But I do want to celebrate the album dropping. So I'm still deciding. I think there might be another one coming.
Yeah.
Now you've listened to Davido and gotten to understand a lot of things he said. What is your own take about all of this? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that we can have a glimpse at what you feel, because a lot of people are really making statements around this and saying that, Davido, you don't need much of these cars, according to what he said that is coming in from his dad. He also said this at a recent interview, or at a past interview, where he talked about getting advice from Dangote that it does not need all those things. But being somebody, showbiz, you have to be doing those things flashy so that you could catch attention. I understand what he's doing, but somehow some people are saying that these guys are living lavish and all those kind of things. They should start building music theaters and all those kind of things, or music school, and that will help and go a long way. What is your own take about all of this? What do you feel about 5 album of Davido? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that you can catch a glimpse of what you feel. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog.